Well, we got to get into the biggest news story, which is, of course, the passing of the man. Sorry, the passing of Vengeance, the Knight, Batman, with Kevin
Yes.
Conroy.
Yes, so very, very sad news. Kevin Conroy.
Yeah,
Uh,
when I saw the when I first saw like the first articles, I didn't believe it. I was like scrambling, googling, is like, okay, is this real? Is this real? And I like didn't really hit me until almost we started recording. It was like, yeah, he's gone.
yeah. Of course, he's most famously known for being the voice of Batman, Bruce Wayne. He was Batman first on Batman the Animated Series. Much love for that animated series. I think it's one of the greatest animated series of all time. For a lot of people,
Yeah,
him
it is.
and Mark Hamill, who played the Joker in that, are people's definitive Joker and Batman. When they read the comics, people hear the
Yeah,
voices of Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill.
yeah, they are. Yeah, they voiced the characters for more than 30 years. The animated series, I think, debuted in 1992, and
Yeah.
it's 30 years of voicing a character, being widely regarded as the definitive take on Batman, even more so than any live action portrayal.
Yeah. And you could hear their voice in various other things like the Batman Arkham games, the Justice League the animated series. Just recently, I talked about Kevin Conroy being the voice of Batman in the Multiverses game. Yeah. And you see people online putting their touching tributes to him. People who worked on the show, like Paul Dini, who was a writer on the show, one of the head writers there. Michael Rosenbaum, Troy Baker. And Kevin Conroy was like one of the bigger voice actors. Like when you know what I mean, coming up. I mean, he really made it kind of very famous to have him there. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's yeah, even down to one of the most well-known voice actors. Um, I remember like scrolling through Twitter and I saw this story about him. He was like volunteering at a like food distribution centers like after 9/11, and he got to talking with some of the people there, and he was like, yeah, it was like, I'm an architect on my day job, and it's like, yeah, I do voices sometimes, and he's like, holy shit, are you Batman? And this guy like goes out of the kitchen when they're working, and he says, "You'll never guess who's cooking your food. It's fucking Batman." And like someone in the crowd is like, "Bullshit." So he just goes into the iconic, "I'm vengeance. I'm the knight," and that room is just dead silent. And it's like, "Holy shit! It is Batman."
I mean,
And he talked in that story. He talks about how like very somber it was because it was like right after 9/11, and after that it was like light goes back into that room and everyone starts laughing. It's like
yeah, and he had a long career. He did Broadway at first. I've seen him pop up on he's a little bit in TV shows. He did some acting, like he was in Cheers, Dynasty, Another World. He popped up in that. But yeah,
he was a Juilliard alum along with other actors like Robin Williams. I think they were there around the same time.
yes, yeah, yeah, they were around there at Juilliard, yeah, yeah, kind of around the same time in there. And Mark Hamill, he posted something very touching. Here you have here, where he talked about it. He tweeted it out. Stunned by the loss of this brilliant actor, words can I express my admiration and respect for the man. I loved him like a brother. Yeah, yeah, that was kind of. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a sad day for geek culture, nerd culture, because such an iconic figure in that area, being the voice of Batman, and like I said, being so iconic with it. I mean, truly amazing, and he was an amazing voice actor doing it. Being in so many various different
Yeah,
projects.
and just personally, like going home at
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought that was, yeah. I think that's just very
Fitz
sad.
is coming in the room. Go.
Oh,
Get out, dude.
yeah.
Sorry, my nephew is like going in and out of the room constantly.
Oh, okay.
He's gone. But yeah, yeah. Just speaking personally, Kevin Conroy, he was basically the voice of my childhood. Um, every day I came home from school and it was like either Batman Beyond or Justice League and Justice League Unlimited,
Mm,
and having this like really integral part of my childhood because it's like him in the animated series and all of that. It's what got me into geek culture.
mm,
If I wasn't if I wasn't exposed to that stuff when I was really young, I wouldn't be on the show today.
wow.
I I wouldn't be the man who I am. Just seeing those stories about how tenacious Bruce Wayne is and how how hard it is to live and how brave it is to just keep going like Bruce Wayne does. It's I don't get choked up at a lot of celebrity deaths, but I'm gonna be real, man. This one hurts.
Mm, yeah. And yeah, still, I mean, it's a pretty young age to die too. 66 years old. I mean, it's still quite a bit of time left there to live. And he'll be, I mean, he'll be remembered forever. I mean, the Batman's anime series is definitely, will always be immortalized. It's been one of the best Batman animated series. His incarnation for Batman is a lot of people for their definitive Batman, their favorite Batman. What they see is that character. So yeah, rest in peace too, Kevin.